Now, ladies and gentlemen, if respect was currency, the man before me here would be a self-made multi-millionaire. It is Nova, and it's Mik Pyro. Mick, how are you, buddy?
Good. How's things, man? You all right?
Pretty good. Yeah, a little bit fearful. Gave the monkey in the back one too many bananas last night. But and then waking up on Father's Day and, being hungover is not the best vibe. Anyway.
That's me all day, every day. Except I don't have any kids.
Well, anyway, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Bash.
You're back doing music. Not that you were ever away from Shogun's, a Skank to the Dublin Blues Cartel. You've always had a couple of pies on the go. But I've been playing the single. I've played it nearly every week for the last 5 weeks.
Thanks, man, Bash.
It's just world class.
Thank you, man.
Tell me a little bit about the journey of getting there with this new music.
Yeah, well, it took ages. I mean, I'm writing non-stop, same as yourself, I'm sure, just constantly writing all the time. It's just, and then it's a matter of kind of editing stuff,
Yeah.
So I just had so much stuff and just trying to decide what direction to go in, or whether to take a new direction or to go in more similar vein to the Loose, or I just kind of procrastinate, really, and then...
I mean, when was the last Loose record? It was 2012, was it?
I think it was 2000. Yeah, I think it was, 2012. Those are two singles we did. The last album was 2010, I think. We did two singles, I think, 2 years after that, as far as I remember. But my memory's not the best.
The music, well, I've only heard the single and the few tunes you played one night when we were having in the Speakeasy.
Yeah.
Down on Dame Street, but it's very much, there is a nod to the Loose there, but it's also a different thing. It's taken, I thought just the playing was a hell of a lot. There's a hell of a lot more major sevens from what I was hearing before. Is that BIM? Is that,
no, it's not, that's not really it. I mean, it's I suppose I was just listening to it. I was listening to a lot of, stuff like Young Thug, all this kind of modern rap music, it's real melodic kind of, or even Fetty Wap. Those kind of big melodies that came into my head. I found them very inspiring, and I suppose, it just kind of came to me. And then I had this fantastic musician playing on it. I was very lucky with the people.
Who is on it?
Andre Antunes is one of the best drummers in the world.
Here.
This young Sammy, or Saul the Astronaut, he calls himself. He's a great bass player. He plays in a band called Super Silly. He's a killer bass player. And Derek O'Leary, my old friend Derek O'Leary, who's a fantastic jazz guy. He's playing on it. And
is he a keyboard player?
No, he's guitar. Yeah, and he's just real slick in the studio. Just his rhythm is unbelievable, and this tone, and then I had Darrow Kelly on keyboards, who's a great jazz guy. Most musicians in Dublin will know Darrow. He's a fantastic, genius musician.
Will you give me a song?
Yeah.
What are you going to play for us?
I'll play a song. This is not really in the same vein as the other stuff. There's a bunch of different genres in this album, but this is more of I suppose it's almost a country vibe in a weird way.
Oh, I love all that country shit.
Deadly. Hatred and frustration has taken up your day again, and it hurts you when you notice things will never be the same again. But I'm thankful for the decency of my mother and father. I'm thankful for the decency of my mother and father. If you had any notion of ever getting better, I might get some kind of promotion for being very clever. But I am thankful for the decency of my mother and father. I am thankful for the decency of my mother and father. My mother always stood up for her rights. My father always stood up for what's right, and they had a lot of courage and a lot of pride in them. They had a lot of courage and a lot of pride in them. They were so kind, so kind. They were so kind to me. Oh yeah. Ooh, oh man. Ooh, hey, la 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 la. Oh yeah. Oh, my mother and father.
Beautiful, amazing. That is the sound of Mik Pyro. We're going to be talking a little bit later, but I got to take a very short ad break. Don't you dare touch that dial. It is Local Zoning with Gavin Glass on Radio Nova. You are very welcome back, my beautiful dreamers. I am joined by the one and only Mik Pyro here in studio. He of loose fame and so many bands. We were just talking there on the break. I mean, how many things have you got going on, Mick? Between you've got the solo thing happening, you've got the Dublin Blues Cartel, he's playing in this band with unbelievable legends: Noel Bridgman, John Querney on bass, the wonderful Pat Farrell on guitar, and Killer Moustache. Incredible band, and I have danced and lost my mind to them so many times. But also, I saw you recently with Pete Pamp, the wonderful Pete Pamp, the Shoguns of Skank, and that was this amazing dirt funk kind of, I don't know, I'm not really great on the old hippity hoppity, but you know, I like twang, you know, but it's everything you do is always amazing. I mean,
thanks, mate, Bush. I appreciate it, man.
I remember when we were kids knocking around in pubs growing up together, and you know, it's been whatever a 25 year journey of playing music, and is there any one aspect in your life of playing that you go, well, that was the golden age, or is it, you know, you still on that search?
Right now is my favourite time, really, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really enjoying it. I mean, you know, I think, especially playing with Pat, you know, you get, I suppose, I was reading Confucius, and, you know, respect your elders and respect tradition. And
drink from that well. And
and just, I've gotten so much meaning, and I learned so much from playing with those lads over the last few years that it's been healthy for me, you know. And you know yourself, the older you get, the kind of more you appreciate it. The music, what a gift it is. You think you maybe take it for granted more when you're a kid, but you just, I think as you get older, it's such a gift, and it's such a therapeutic thing. It's a beautiful thing. It keeps us all sane, I guess. You know, just the process of it. The process itself is enjoyable, whether it's successful or commercially successful or not. The process itself is its own reward in some ways.
Well, you know, you were in a very successful band. You know, as successful as you can kind of get in this country, and or that would appear, or whatever. But you know, maybe there wasn't the I mean, I heard your interview during the week, which I thought was amazing with Tuberty. But you spoke about how it was always trying to get to the next level and to the next thing. There wasn't very much, you know, the zen of just being right there in the moment and going,
exactly.
We're selling out everywhere we go. And
it was the stress of it. I mean, you know, as you know yourself, I mean, the stress of it is, But it's not like I think it's most bands. Even if you're selling millions of records, you're always trying to compete with the next guy.
Yeah.
You're trying to get up to the next level. I mean, so. But that's the way with everything in life, I guess. It's just. But I just, I found it quite stressful. I mean, it's not like we were huge or anything, but I just constantly worrying about trying to get traction in England. And I was very aware that without getting that off the ground in Ireland, it was very hard to make a living out of it, and I was right.
But I mean, you have the BIM and you have the blues bands, the funk bands, and you have your original thing.
Yeah.
Is music still the great healer to you? That I mean, is it something? For me, I don't mind admitting it, that sometimes I'll not want to listen to music for 2 days because it's just my brain is fried from it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you're producing people and stuff. So that's a whole different thing, because that's just. That way out. But you have to take a break from it sometimes.
Yeah.
Watch TV or read books, and then I found myself. I give myself breaks from listening to music for lengthy periods of time. But then I'm back in a zone now and just listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
But you definitely. I think sometimes you just need a break from it. I mean, from listening to it definitely and analysing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us take the new single. This is Mik Pyro, Very Strange, making its 6th week play here on Locals Only. Is there anything you want to share with us on the song, Brian? Is there any menstrual housewives out there that inspired, or any with the news behind this? All right, here we go. This is Locals Only. We're joined by Mik Pyro here today. Yeah, that is the undeniable groove of Mik Pyro, Very Strange, the first taster from the forthcoming solo album. So it's pretty much there, you were saying. It's all kind of scattered around on hard drives and needs to be corralled.
Yeah, it just needs to be mixed properly, yeah. So I'm trying to get it in January, so yeah. Hopefully I'll get it done. I mean, anyway, I thought it was going to be out a year and a half ago, but that's just the way it be. When you get old, you start slowing down.
Well, I can't wait to hear it, dude. I'm loving where it's going, and so glad you came in to join me. Thank you so much. Will you give me a tune before you go?
Yeah. No bother. I haven't played this one yet in front of anybody, but I'll give it a shot.
We are popping its cherry here live on Nova.
Okay, this is called Pacified. Oh, sorry.
Mik Pyro, Pacified on Radio Nova.
Thanks.
Toxic patience, altercations, no more phase, brains been fried with smoke and lasers. So many broken brains, so many token changes, locust invasions, local fools, malignant behaviors, ketamine, Vanillin inhalers, dopamine ethics, dopamine hope, don't you mean love? The money lies, I hope it saves us. I don't read your papers, I'm pacified, alive again. I never die, I'm always breathing, I always leave them. Learning lies, I'm pacified, so pacified. Hopeful traitors, I hope things change, 'cause those that made us come over like some cocaine traders. History's just a bunch of shit God invented. These journalists God invented. These corporate lawyer fees. I believe I defeated some of these. Jesus is, I never cheated, please. I hope he saves us. I don't read your papers. I'm pacified, alive again. I never die. I'm always breathing. I always leave them. Learning lies. I'm pacified, so pacified. Fold up your whole way of living and cast it aside like a cheap phone. Cheap homes for everybody, futures with no insurance. Furious with clothes like folded paper, rape slogans on them. Take some of these some bitches home, put soap on them. Yeah. I'm pacified, alive again. I never die. I'm always breathing. I always leave them learning lies. I'm pacified, so pacified. I'm pacified, alive again. I never die. I'm always breathing. I always leave them learning lies. I'm pacified, so pacified.
Yeah, in a time when there's so much mediocrity, we need Mik Pyro. Yes, we do. So good you're back playing music, dude.
Thanks, Miguel.
Thanks for having me, brother.